when Lex want to go and fight this bitch again, I don't want to hear no Scotty fans talking shit. I don't want to hear none of y'all Scotty fans talking about some, oh, why is Lex fighting Scotty? She knows Scotty's not a fighter. Like, why would she do that? Shut up, ho. If Scotty can sit there and talk shit, then she can get in the paint with that bitch, okay? I'm so sick of y'all making excuses for this bitch. What's up, everyone? It's your girl. I am Kaya, and I'm back with another video. Today, we're talking Baddies Africa, episode 13. What the fuck are we watching at this point? Like, I don't understand. Like, this whole entire episode took place at the ninja place. They literally stretched this whole episode out. It didn't have to be stretched out. It did not have to be stretched out. It felt like I was watching an episode of Now That's TV. It felt like I was watching Styles and Baddies. That's what I'm watching. It felt like I was watching an episode. This is what they do over Now That's TV, only because they don't film their shows for that long, so they have to stretch this shit out. Y'all film this shit up to amount of weeks, and this is all y'all can give us? Because y'all trying to stretch this shit out to 20 to 30 episodes? I don't like it. This episode gave me headaches. Everybody, well, not everybody, almost everybody pissed me off. Everybody was hypocrites. So I'm going to try to push this out, y'all. I don't even know if it's going to be a long review. I'm going to let you guys know right now. But you guys know how I like to rant and all that kind of shit, right? So it may be going a little bit longer, but honey, it's really nothing to talk about but the fights that happen in this fucking episode. So I'm going to breeze past them because I'm not going to break a lot of them down because what the fuck. But before we get into all that, you guys know the deal. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Close head and thumbs up the video. Push the videos out here. Like I said, I'm slowly but surely coming back into Baddies. It's like, shoot, I don't even know what the fuck I'm recapping at this point, but y'all was asking for it, so I do this for y'all. But I'm so happy that Joseline's Cabaret came on as well, so I'm going to get that out. It's going to come out right after this video, so be on the lookout for that. But enough of all that. Let's go ahead and get into this motherfucking episode, y'all. Okay, bam. So the episode starts off like how it ended last week with them at the ninja place because Ivory keeps calling Dolly out for a fade because you know what happened last episode. Ivory got her ass whooped. Basically what happened. So now that Ivory is all sober up, she wants to go another round, but Dolly's on injured reserve. She's PC'd up. She even admitted that she was PC'd up. But am I against it? At first I did have a problem with it, but then again now I don't have a problem with it because like I said, Dolly all last season was fighting while she was injured, fighting with a broken hand, like when she kept fighting Pretty P and she kept re-injuring herself. So I think now she's taking that advice because me especially, like I said, I was yelling at the screen like, girl, let yourself heal up before you go and fight somebody else. Like, stop fighting when you're injured and just for you injure yourself even more. So I understand why she is trying to like not fight because she's trying to let herself heal up. But you know, when you're Ivory and you need that because you know you didn't do your big one, you're gonna want that. So I understand that. But I also understand why Dolly's not fighting because she needs to let herself heal so she can fight to her full capacity. Not mad at it. So of course, you know, like I said, so Co-Killer, I swear I don't like her. Co-Killer just keeps yelling at Dolly, fight me, you don't want to fight her, fight me. Like, bitch, if she just said that she doesn't want to fight because she's injured, why the fuck would she fight you? Like, girl, you really just looking for a moment. I don't know exactly what your what's the word agenda is, Co-Killer, but it's like, I don't know if you just like getting your ass whooped because honey, you have not won a fight yet, except with Elsie, but Elsie don't count. She don't. So yeah, so all of a sudden Summer just hits Co-Killer out of nowhere, and I said thank you because Co-Killer was looking for a fight. She finally got one. Summer whooped your ass. She whooped your ass. She whooped your ass. She whooped your ass. And then all of a sudden this is big ass brawl. Like, everybody's fighting. I kept trying to slow it down to see what the fuck was going on, but it was just so much commotion. And I watched this like one time through, but like while I was watching, I was trying to rewind to see what was going on. So I'm just letting you guys know right now. I didn't go back and rewatch the episode again because like I said, the episode gave me a headache. All these bitches pissed me off. So I might get some details fucked up. I'm letting you know that now. I did not go back and rewatch this episode because it pissed me off. It was a bunch of bullshit. So it might be some details I might fuck up. So if I do fuck it up, just kindly correct me in the comment section. Don't be rude. Because if you be rude, you will be blocked. I just had to put that out there. I didn't go back and rewatch this shit because it was a bunch of bullshit. But anyway, we move. So during this whole thing, so yeah, that's the big brawl. So everyone's fighting, right? And that just like, everybody's just calling everybody out. So I'm just going to name a few of them. So all of a sudden, LCK is calling out Co-Killer because she wants to fight Co-Killer because Co-Killer slapped her a couple episodes ago. Again, Elsie, why the fuck are you, just like with Pretty P and the Summer thing, like why the fuck are you calling her out right now? Like, you should have called her out when it happened. Like, she slapped you in your face. I understand you guys were at the winery and you didn't want to like make a scene, but it's like, okay, why the next day after that, why didn't you call her out? Like, why are you waiting till this fucking moment when you guys are in a whole nother city to call her out? Not making sense, sweetheart. And if you're gonna call out LCK, sis, I don't know how many times I gotta keep having this conversation with your ass, sis. If you gonna call a bitch out for a fight, you gotta at least do something. Like, you call a bitch out, you want to do all this fighting, you screaming and yelling in the back and all this other kind of stuff, screaming for fights, just for you to go and just give the bitches a hug when you fight them. Like, girl, you and Cold Killer got into that little shitty ass fight. Like, if you want to give a winner, I guess give it to Cold Killer. It wasn't nothing. Elsie does what she always does, goes in, hugs a bitch, and just stands in that same position for like 5 minutes. I can't stand it. Elsie, girl, just sit in the corner and not say nothing else. If you're not gonna at least do your big one, please sit in the corner, because I'm so sick of you always fighting and then you run up and not doing anything. It's really pissing me off as the episodes go on. Every time you calling out fights and shit like that. Like, girl, no. And you called out this fade, you know. But anyway, so what the fuck I'm happening at this? So oh yeah, so Diamond. So while LCK and Cold Killer is fighting, all of a sudden, I don't know what's going on, but we see that Chocolate is like trying to like separate the girls. I think she tried to separate Cold Killer and some other girls, because it looks like Elsie's probably about to get jumped. I don't know. Like I said, it was so much commotion. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But then all of a sudden, as they're like being separated, Diamond goes and hits Chocolate out of nowhere. And Diamond says that she hit Chocolate because she thought that she hit Chocolate because she thought Chocolate was jumping into Elsie's fight. Like, why would Chocolate jump Elsie? Said she thought Chocolate was trying to jump Elsie, if I'm hearing that correctly, because Ivory said something about that later in the episode. But I'm like, why would she jump Elsie when her and Elsie are friends? Not making sense, Diamond. Just say you wanted to hit Chocolate because you just wanted to hit her because you just looking for a moment, okay? So yeah, so she does that, and now Chocolate is mad. Chocolate wants to fight Diamond again because Diamond hit her, and rightfully so. Diamond, like, you can't be sneaking up on somebody, and then when they want to come hit you, like, you cop and please. And we gonna get to that right now. So Chocolate is mad, rightfully so, because Diamond snuck her. She hit her in the eye. Like, Chocolate is really mad that Diamond keeps hitting her in the eye. Like, Chocolate, I don't understand. Like, honey, you fighting somebody, that's the first thing they go for. They either go pull your hair or they hit you in the face. Like, I'm sorry, like, honey, she sneaks you, that's what happened. But she's upset and she wants to fight Diamond. And Diamond at one point tries to run up on her, but then they don't do nothing, and Ivory's pushing her back, telling her, no, you're not fighting her, you're gonna fight me. And then all of a sudden Diamond co-signs for her. Now this is where Diamond, I gotta call you out. You can't, how the fuck are you gonna sneak Chocolate? Then when she calls you out for a fade, you over here calling police, telling some bitch, I don't want to fight. If you didn't want to fight, why the fuck did you sneak her? And this is my point with Diamond. Like, I love Diamond, I do. But this whole entire season, Diamond has done so much clown shit and so much trolling that I can't take it no more. It used to be, I loved Diamond when she was on Addis TV. And when she came to Zeus, I was her #1 fan. I love Diamond so much. I was one advocate. I wanted Diamond on Baddies because she is a baddie. As these seasons go on and the more and more we see her, I don't know who Diamond is at this point. Like, I don't know if you don't know when to touch some grass or something like that, because all of this trolling and this clout chasing is getting out of hand. At one point, I used to laugh at it because it was very entertaining, but at this point, I find myself not laughing at it anymore, because Diamond, you like trying to put Ivory on her, and then you're making an excuse like, oh, well, if Lex can fight for Dolly, then why can't Ivory fight for me? Because, you stupid ass bitch, there's a difference. When Lex fought Tavy for Dolly was injured. Like, Dolly had an eye patch on, she had her hand wrapped. Plus, Lex and Tavy already had beef because they had just fought. So she stepped in and fought for her. You are clearly not injured. You clearly just snuck up and hit this girl. So obviously you on that type of time as what she thinking. So when she called you out for fair, you can't be like, oh, I don't want to fight. I think I'm injured now because you guys want to use that excuse. No, it's not an excuse. You being a clown. You doing so much clown shit. And I don't like that, Diamond. You did so much clown shit this episode. You've been doing so much clown shit this whole entire season. And at this point, I used to always defend her and try to play devil's advocate when it comes to Diamond. I can't do that no more. And Diamond is like, Diamond is slowly but surely not becoming my fave anymore. And it's really sad because of how much I love you. I'm not totally off of Diamond just yet, but I went from loving her to I'm liking her, but she's way at the bottom. I really don't know what exactly she could do to bring me back. I just really wish she would stop doing all this clown shit, because you do too much. It gets annoying. It's like I said, it's not entertaining to me anymore. It's annoying at this point. But yeah, so all of a sudden, Diamond 6 Ivory on Chocolate. Her and Chocolate, they start squaring up, and I swear y'all, this was the longest time. I'm like, is one of y'all bitches gonna hit each other? So they finally get to going. Ivory and Chocolate, right? It was given very much tight at first until Ivory got on that bench. Now Ivory did get her. If you want to give it a winner, I will understand it was Ivory, but Chocolate, she still held her own because Ivory's not no easy W. So then she gets on the bench. Now mind you, Ivory's already whooping. When she got Chocolate on that bench, Ivory's whooping her ass. All of a sudden, we see Cold Killer. She comes out of nowhere and she starts stomping on Chocolate's head, like stomping right on her. I'm like, why is security not stopping this? Like, literally, how the fuck was she able to get by security and do that shit? And how was she able to do it for a good little minute? Why did security stop her? Why the fuck did Lex have to come out of nowhere and get the bitch? And Lex got her. Lex whooped Coke, like she two-pieced that bitch in that corner, and she whooped Coke Killer's ass. And honey, you deserve it, because Coke Killer, what the fuck, sweetheart? Not making sense. In the midst of that, now mind you, this is going on at the same time Lex is fighting Coke Killer. Summer, I don't know where Marissa came from. Like, literally, I saw Marissa in the background. I don't know how the fuck she got in the midst of that. I don't know where she came from. She came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, Summer came out of nowhere and she starts hitting Marissa. Now, when I saw this, I thought Marissa was one of the people that was jumping Chocolate. So I said, okay, she deserved it. But it seemed like to me she was just like an innocent bystander and all this. And of course, you know, her and Summer fought a couple episodes ago, and Summer wants her get back because people were saying how Marissa whooped Summer's ass, which I still stand firm on. Marissa didn't do shit. But you know how people gonna hype up the people that they like and the ones that they don't like, basically. So yeah, so Summer went over there and started going in on Marissa, and she whooped Marissa's ass. I'm telling you, Marissa got her ass whooped. Now, she did sneak her, but Marissa, sis, you got beat up. Coke Killer and Marissa, both of the bitches was getting beat up at the same time, and that it was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy to watch. You know, so yeah, so they go ahead and get separated. After Coke Killer got her ass whooped by Lex, Coke Killer was quiet for a good little minute. Well, she wasn't saying nothing to Lex as much because, girl, after an ass whooping like that, I don't know why the fuck y'all be trying to fight Lex. And oh shit, I think I forgot something. Lex also fought K Rican. I don't know if this was before or after this happened. Lex did fight K Rican. K Rican was talking a lot of shit. K Rican, you got your ass whooped. I don't understand what it is, Coke Killer and K Rican. Like, they be in their confessionals talking about how they be doing their big ones. They go to the scene, them bitches be getting mopped, jumped, and stumped every single way. Like, I don't remember K Rican or Coke Killer winning a fight this season outside of LCK, because again, the bitch don't count. Yeah, they haven't won any fights. Damn, why the hell are y'all here? Yeah, why y'all here? But yeah, so boom, that happened, right? So everybody's finally separated. They're able to kind of calm down at some point of whatever it is. But yeah, so like it's Summer, Lex, Dolly, and the Chocolate and what's her name? Chocolate and what's the bitch name? LCK. They on one side and the rest of the people on the other side. So they just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And all of a sudden, Coke Killer talking about some, why you guys like? She over here icing her face, right, talking shit to Lex, talking about some. Lex, like, why do you gotta do that? Like, why yo bitches be jumping? Like, you get mad at me jumping? It's like, I don't understand what people talking about, but it's like Summer jumped at the beginning of the season. Y'all had a problem with Summer doing that. Ivory already whooped her ass, and from what I can tell, Summer and Lex haven't jumped in yet, but it's okay for y'all to do it. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. So then all of a sudden we have people, they just icing up their faces, right? All of a sudden, Diamond has said something to Lex. She talking about but didn't you guys jump Scotty at the reunion? And then Lex said, well, Scotty jumped Summer in Hawaii, which she did. But at that point, I remember she jumped Summer with Anna. But I remember not feeling bad for Summer because Summer was jumping on Midwest. But like I said in like one of my videos, I don't think it was for this season. I think it was like one of my random videos I have on my channel. I don't feel bad for nobody that gets jumped on Baddies, because it seems like y'all make this a thing. When someone gets jumped and then when they get they jump back and y'all just jumped in again. It's like a jump for a jump for a jump for a jump. It's like y'all make it a thing at this point, and it seems like there's no kind of repercussions from y'all doing it. Y'all just want to complain about it. So anybody that gets jumped on Baddies, I really don't feel bad. I didn't feel bad when Scotty got jumped at the reunion. I didn't feel bad when Summer got jumped. And who else got jumped? And anybody that this season to get jumped, even though like I don't like what they did with Chocolate, I don't feel bad for nobody to get jumped on the show no more. Because y'all done made it a thing. And it's like, okay, well, like shit, what else can we do? So in the midst of her saying that, Scotty all of a sudden wants to jump in, right, and start talking shit to Lex and all that other kind of stuff. And this is what I want to say about this situation. Now, Scotty, these last few episodes, like the last like 4 or 5 episodes, Scotty is always in her confessionals or on the sideline talking some, like saying slick shit or some shady shit about Lex. Now, we know Lex and Scotty has like a fight brewing. We know they fight a couple of times that's coming up, right? So at this point, that Scotty is now talking shit, and in this moment talking very much shit about Lex, and Lex is calling her out, and Scotty again is ducking some smoke. When Lex want to go and fight this bitch again, I don't want to hear no Scotty fans talking shit. I don't want to hear none of y'all Scotty fans talking about some, oh, why is Lex fighting Scotty? She knows Scotty's not a fighter. Like, why would she do that? Shut up, ho. If Scotty can sit there and talk shit, then she can get in the paint with that bitch, okay? I'm so sick of y'all making excuses for this bitch. Like, Scotty talk shit and be shady all fucking day long. But the minute that Lex say something about her, y'all quickly call her a bully and she's picking on Scotty because she knows Scotty can't fight. If Scotty cannot fight, then why the fuck is she on the show? Anyways, we move on. So, everyone's in the middle, right? And oh, let me point out something. Now, Rolly was me this whole entire time. Rolly's overthinking, like, what the fuck is going on? You can just tell Rolly, this season especially, Rolly is definitely over the bullshit. And I feel you, Rolly, because this whole time I'm like, Rolly's like, can we have fun? Like, because typically Rolly be like a lot in the drama and everything like that. But Rolly is really like, she's doing what Natalie is supposed to be doing. Because Natalie, this whole entire time, you know, Natalie always telling people to like, stop, but you know they don't listen to that bitch. But Natalie literally was nowhere to be found this whole entire time. Like, she was on the sidelines, and Rolly was the one trying to handle stuff. Then Natalie, why the fuck are you still on here? There's really no point for you to be on this show anymore. Like, seriously. But anyway, so yeah, they have their sides, right? They're all just talking. So then Rolly says, well, I feel like Marissa and Summer need to get it because Marissa got a scratch. I don't know if that was a black eye or just a little scratch, but her wig is snatched off. Like, Marissa looked a mess. And so she wants to fight Summer again. Now I'm thinking, okay, Marissa, now if you gonna call out a fan, you gonna do a little something, right? So Summer and Marissa, they finally square up, they finally get doing something, right? Summer whooped Marissa's ass again. Marissa, you got your ass whooped again. Yeah. I understand why you want to get you want to fight her again because she did sneak you. But you got your whooped. I don't know what the fuck was going on, Marissa. Like, she started swinging. Her head was down. Her eyes were closed. All of a sudden, that bitch started spinning like a ballerina. I don't know what the fuck was going on, Marissa. I don't know what was going on with sis, but she looked a little bit out of it, if you know what I mean. Someone whooped your ass. Yeah. So then after they stopped that, right? I think it's Cold Killer. I forgot who that was. Is still yelling at Dolly because Dolly is still behind security. She PC'd up, which she says she is. And it's like, I don't understand, like, what y'all want to do. Like, y'all see that Dolly's behind security. Y'all not getting past her. So it's just when the bitch is ready to fight, because she said when she heals up, when she ready to fight, then go and get her. But it's like, y'all just screaming and screaming for Dolly. Y'all don't like that she's protected. Like, it's funny how y'all be saying that Dolly's protected, but the person that be the most protected is Scotty. And I'm saying, like, no, I ain't got nothing to say about that because y'all don't want to get fired, right? Yeah, just saying. So finally, right? They finally go and do the ninja. They start doing the little activities. And I kept thinking, I'm surprised how they didn't get kicked out. Like, again, y'all are in Africa acting like wild fucking animals. Like, this is it just crazy. It just boggles my mind every single time I see this shit. So yeah, but they still go ahead and they do the little activities. In the midst of all this, you know, the one side of the house they're talking and the other side's talking. Cold Killer is crying because she wants to go home. I think is she crying because she just got her ass whooped by Lex? Because Cold Killer, like I said, you've been getting your ass beat all season long. So I don't know if this is she finally broke down because she's finally realizing, damn, I'm getting my ass beat bad. Like, I ain't putting on for the Midwest. I don't know where she's from, but honey, you ain't putting on for your city. You're not at all. But yeah, so they're over here trying to calm her down because she over there having a fucking panic attack, talking about she wants to go home. She wants to go home. And honestly, you can go home. You can go home. Yeah, I'm tired of seeing you getting beat up on here, Cold Killer. I'm tired of it. But then we come back to it. The other side, which Lex, Dolly, and Summer, and Marissa, and not Marissa. What's the bitch name? Chocolate, LC, and Russian Cream. By the way, Russian Cream, like, you had a lot of shit to say, honey, in the confessionals this episode. Like, honey, I hope if you come to this reunion. You come to the reunion, I hope you're ready because you still got to see these bitches at the reunion. But anyway, so Chocolate's over there mad because she never got to get her fade with Diamond because she had to fight Ivory, but Diamond's the one that snuck her. So they still talking about how she needs to go and get her ones with Diamond. Mind you, they over there, the other girls are having fun. They're having fun on the little wipeout. They're having fun on the trampolines. They do all that, right? Chocolate walks up and she says, Diamond, I need that. She says she needs that because you snuck me. And like I said, Chocolate's from Africa. And one thing about those islands, about them Africans, about those Jamaicans, about those Nigerians, they hold on to shit. They hold on to shit until they want to get, until they feel like they're satisfied. And if they're not satisfied, they're going to keep the pettiness going. Chocolate got snuck. And she says, bitch, I'm not satisfied because I didn't get to fight you. I still need that from you. So she walks over there. So her and Diamond, they finally fight. So Ivory, again, like Ivory, again, this is not your fight. This is between Diamond and Chocolate. But Ivory says that she's not gonna jump in. She wants to coach Diamond on the sideline. So Diamond and Chocolate, they finally get a fight. And it's like, okay, finally, Diamond, give this bitch her fade because you did sneak her. Like, stop hiding behind Ivory. Like, stop doing that shit. So they finally fight. Chocolate did get Diamond in the headlock. It was given very much tight until security pulled them away. And when I tell you Diamond lifted up that leg and she kicked Chocolate right in her face, girl, it was terrible. It was so bad. But the fight was really okay. Like, if you want to give it a winner and you want to give it to Diamond, I understand, because Diamond did kick her in the face. But when they were like on each other, there really was no clear winner, in my opinion. Like, it seemed like, because Diamond was swinging, but Chocolate was just holding Diamond in a headlock, trying to punch her. Nothing really was landing. And then when they got split up, you know, Diamond used the opportunity, kicked her right in the face, and you know, that's how it happened, you know. Just saying. So yeah, that happened right then and there. And then, like, yeah, that's the end of that. I don't know if Chocolate and Diamond fight again later in the season, but yeah, we move on from that one. So then Natalie says, you know, that they're giving out another Baddies chain, and Dolly's over here thinking that she's gonna get one. Come to find out, she gives it to Fauna. Again, I don't give a fuck about these Baddies chains no more. Like, I don't care about these Baddies chains no more. But if it had to go to anybody on that side, I guess you can say you can give it to Fauna, because I don't think K-Rican or Cold Killer, neither one of the bitches deserved it, because they getting their asses whooped. And LCK definitely don't deserve it. Russian Cream ain't really done nothing to deserve it. And well, Dolly, she should have been already had one because she is a returnee, but I think they're just I think they're strategically not giving Dolly a chain because they know she's going to get upset about it and that she's going to start crashing out about it and go off on people about it like she did with Tavy. But they give it to Fauna. Congratulations to Fauna. I guess I don't give a fuck about these chains no more. And what happened after that? Oh yeah, the episode ended right there. Oh yeah, I forgot. Marissa left because, you know, she looked a fucking mess because she just got her ass whooped. So Marissa left. They have a club booking they're going to. Yeah, the episode ended right there. Again, terrible episode. It was not, like I said, I felt like I was watching the episode of South Central Baddies. Like, Zeus, like, Baddies itself is slowly but surely coming, like, now that's TV. That's what it's giving. Because, like, last recap I did, it was nothing really much to do but the fights that happened. Then this episode, the same thing, nothing but the fights. Now, next week, in the preview, I don't remember no one fighting. I know Pretty P is going home because, you know, she had the death in the family, which, you know, again, I feel for you, girl, but Pretty P, you honestly could have went home. You could have stayed home. What else happening next week? I think Ivory's like picking at Dolly, like trying to get her to do something. I don't know, but that's what's going on with Dolly and Diamond. With Dolly and Ivory. And Dolly's is going off. I think she's just mad because she don't have her chain. That's basically it. And what the fuck else happened next week? Oh yeah, they go to their new place, new house, looks really nice. And we get Summer and Cold Killer are fighting, and people are saying, "Oh my God, like Cold Killer's whooping Summer's ass." No, it's not. But you know how the fans are. They're gonna drag that shit. Yeah, that's basically it. But we'll wait and see. But if she does somewhat beat Summer's ass next week, one time against her, Summer's beating her ass like 5 or 6 times. Yeah. Really not. But yeah, y'all, that's all I got for you guys this episode. Again, before I get up out of here, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Again, y'all, I do this for y'all because you guys like it. So hopefully I didn't go hard too much on these people, but it's like these bitches, I don't know. But, you know, keep showing love to the video, and you guys continue to want it. I'll continue to give it to you. But I'm so ready to give you guys my video for Jocelyn Cabaret. I finished watching it. It was so good. So be on the lookout for that one. But that's all I got for you guys this episode. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.